Hi and welcome to Maths with Megan. In this video we are continuing with solving one-step equations, this time looking at subtraction. So when we have a variable, take away a number. Our first question, x take away 10 equals 15. We're going to use the same method as we used in the previous video. So we're going to start off with circling anything that is on the same side of the equal sign as the x, that isn't the x. So if we look on the same side as x on the equal sign, that means we're going to circle this take away 10. And our goal is to end up with x equals and a number. We want to find out what x is. So we want to get rid of that take away 10. To get rid of something, we have to do the opposite. So the inverse of taking away 10 is going to be adding 10 on. And because we have to balance out both sides, if we've done that to one side, we have to do it to the other. So that will get rid of that take away 10. That leaves me with my goal, which is having x on its own. And on this side, I've got my 15, and now I've got 15 add 10. So final step is to solve what is 15 add 10? Well, that's 25. And that's our answer, x is 25. If we think back to the very start of the first video, we talked about representing x as a heart or a question mark. So a heart take away 10 equals 15. What does that heart equal? That tells you that something take away 10 is 15. And we can see that that something has got to be 25. So that's just linking it back to how we started off at the very beginning. Okay. We want to circle anything on the same side as the x that isn't the x. So what's joined our x on the left-hand side? That's going to be this take away 22. So I'm going to circle that, and that's what we want to get rid of. How do I get rid of a take away 22? I have to do the opposite. So to get rid of that, I'm going to have to add on 22. And we have to do it to both sides. When I do that, that's gone. So I'm left with just my x. And on the right-hand side, I've got 31 add 22. To finish this, I just need to add what's on the right-hand side. So 31 add 22 is 53. And x is 53, and that's our final answer. Let's try one more together. So I want to circle anything that's on the same side as the x that isn't the x. What am I going to circle this time? It's going to be the minus 97. And what I want to do is I want to get rid of that take away 97 from the left-hand side so that x is left on its own. How do I get rid of a take away 97? Well, we need to do the opposite, the inverse, which is adding 97 on. When we do that, we know that that means that that's gone, and I've got what I want on the left, which is the x on its own. And on the right, I've got 3 plus 97. 3 add 97 is 100. So x is equal to 100. There are 6 questions for you to have a go at. Just like our previous video, the first 3 are very similar to the ones that we've just done. And the second lot of 3, again, we use the same method, but they're slightly more difficult because they include decimals, fractions, and negative numbers. Let's see how well you did. Question 1 is 23. Question 2, x is equal to 79. Question 3, x equals 219. Question 4, x equals 1.02. Question 5, x equals 5 quarters, 5 over 4. And question 6, x equals 2. For each one of these questions, you should have circled whatever is on the same side as your x. And to get rid of it, you want to add that value on to both sides. When we're solving equations, we are using the balancing method, That means whatever we do to one side, we do to the other, and we are doing the inverse. So when we have got x take away something, we're going to add that something on. If we have x add something, we're going to take that something away to balance it out and leave x on its own. Well done for watching this video, well done for doing the questions on your own. In our next video, we are going to look combined at multiplying and dividing, so solving one-step equations with multiplying and dividing.